Alright, broadhead test time. I'm going to be shooting several different broadheads. I'm going to be testing them for durability and accuracy, of course. I'm going to shoot them at this piece of plywood. It's a 1/2 inch plywood. I got the dots for accuracy, and we'll see how they hold up to the plywood, durability, penetration. So yeah, show you a little bit of the setup here. Like I said, it's got the plywood, and I've got some bags behind it for backstop just in case one of them does happen to get all the way through it. So let's go show you some of the broadheads and get this thing going. All right, I will be shooting the Hoyt Defiant. That's upside down. The Hoyt Defiant. It's I got it set right at 65 pounds. That's what I'll be shooting for the test. And I have a true fire release. So, like I said, several different broadheads I'm going to be shooting for this test. The first one is, of course, the popular 2-blade Rage. That'll be one of the heads I'm doing. This is a blade by Carbon Express. It's a, as you can see, it's a fixed and mechanical. It's got the rubber band as a collar. This was like a 3-pack was like 10 or 12 bucks at Walmart, so super cheap. This is by Allen, A-L-L-E-N, Allen. This was like $6 for a 3-pack at Walmart. So just a fixed 3-blade head. The G5 Havoc. I've been curious about these heads, so I'm curious to see how this holds up. The NAP Spitfire Double Cross. The Muzzy Trocar HB. Now, I've been shooting these for the past 2 seasons, so I am a fan of these. Never done a test like this, but I have killed a few deer, including my buck from last year, which if you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link in the bottom. So I am a fan of these, but I am, again, curious to see how they're going to hold up. After this test, I may not be shooting them next year, but again, I know they'll kill a deer. This is a Schwaker. It's a fixed 4-blade. It's got 2 bleeder blades and a main blade. This is the Afflictor broadhead. This head came in my bow hunter box club 1 month. Really small head, 4-blade fixed. And this is Tooth of the Arrow broadhead. Again, this came in my bow hunter box club. It is a very small head with 4 fixed blades. So that's all the broadheads that I'll be shooting. I try to get some of the more popular ones, some of the real low end ones you can pick up at Walmart for really cheap. Like I said, the Allen head's like $6. So we're gonna get these things on some arrows and flank some of these suckers and see how they hold up. Let's do this. Alright, gonna start off on the low end of things. Gonna shoot this Allen broadhead. See how it holds up. I'm shooting right at 20 yards. Alright, Allen broadhead first. So, I'm too curious. I'm going to go down each time and see how they do. So, let's go check out the first one. So, a little disclaimer in the midst of this video. By no means am I a professional shooter. I've been bow hunting for this is my 6th or 7th season. Haven't picked a rifle up in 4 years maybe to deer hunt. So, I've only missed 2 deer in my bow hunting career, but I'm a decent shot. So let's see how this did. A little high and left. Decent penetration through that. Didn't quite get to the fletchings, and let's see how it held up. So the broadhead did break. That whole blade came off on this side right here. So not really sure where it ended up. If it broke off at impact, but it is no longer on the broadhead. It is MIA currently. I might dig around and see if it actually made it through the plywood or if it broke off at impact. We shall see. I'm going to shoot this Carbon Express. It's the fixed and mechanical. It's got that rubber band on it. Let's see how it holds up to the test. Alright, let's go check that one out. Alright, better accuracy on that one, and it actually did blow through the target and hit the bottom of the bag there. So I'm gonna dig this thing out and see how it held up. Alright, only 2 of the blades open. The 3rd blade did not open. Takes a little bit of pressure to get it open, but it did not deploy. Everything is still intact, but again, that 3rd arm did not deploy, did not open up. So that's the Carbon Express one. Alright, next I'm gonna do is the Afflictor. Oh, again, one that came in the bow hunter box club. Alright. Again, better accuracy. It did go through the target and again hit the bottom of the bag. So let's get that one out and see how it did. Right. It went about an inch or 1.5 inches into the bag. Looks like it also caught some dirt at the bottom of that bag. So, but it held up really good. I don't see any nicks on it on the broadhead. So I could probably clean this one up and use it again. So far, I'm going to give the win to the Afflictor out of the first 3. Alright. Next one I'm going to shoot is the tooth of the arrow. Probably the smallest broadhead I got in. So let's put it on there and see how it does. Alright, next one. A little to the left. So, and it stopped right on the bag. See how it held up. Pretty good. Focus. I don't see any dings or nicks on it, so could be cleaned up and used again. Alright, tooth of the arrow. Next, we're going to shoot the Schwaker. Alright, right here, probably the worst accuracy so far, but and it didn't quite make it to the bag. Just like it just got through and fell short. Or maybe even, it may have even hit the bag and fell over, but we'll see. But looks like it held up pretty good. Alright, that's the Schwaker. Next is the 2-blade Rage. Let's see how it holds up. Decent accuracy. Probably the worst penetration we've had so far. And that's the blades that held open. 2-blade Rage. Alright. NAP Spitfire double cross. Again, decent accuracy, but even worse penetration than the 2-blade Rage. Alright, looks like it opened up on one side. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Opened up on one side, didn't on the other, but these blades are still, they did not open, or they closed, I'm not sure. But yeah. NAP Spitfire double cross. So I'll flip the board around to give it a new side, new hole, new targets. So that way we don't take any chances of it hitting the same entry point. G5 Havoc. I'm very curious to see how this one holds up. Let's go check it out. All right, pretty good accuracy. And just ahead of it got into the bag there. They both opened up. That collar's going to be replaced, but not too shabby. Clean it up, probably ready to use again. I don't see any nicks in the blade. Alright, G5 Havoc. Muzzy Trocar HB. Alright. Pretty good accuracy as well. Pretty good penetration. Alright. Probably the best penetration of any of the broadheads. Definitely deployed, as you can see. Don't see any nicks on it. So, Muzzy Trocar HB. Before I go through this, I have no affiliation with any of these broadhead companies. I'm not getting anything free from them. They didn't ask me to do this. I went out and purchased all of these broadheads, or they came in the Boater Box Club. So this is my own money, and you can imagine buying all these broadheads was not cheap. Results: the worst, the Allen head. The blade broke. That's no good. Couldn't find it, so I'm not sure where it ended up, but yeah, if a blade's gonna break, it's true what they say, you get what you pay for. $6 for a 3-pack, not worth it if you have to keep rebuying them. The Carbon Express hybrid arrow with the fixed blade up top and the 3 mechanical blades, the one didn't deploy, so I can't say I would use that. Plus it has a rubber band on it, and I'm not a fan of that. So, no good on the Carbon Express. The NAP Spitfire Double Cross had the worst penetration, and all of the blades didn't deploy best I could tell when I got down there looking at it. And now that I'm looking at it a little bit better, one of the main blades is bent. So, no good on the NAP Spitfire Double Cross. The 2-blade Rage, again, the next to worst accuracy Looked just like that when I got down there. It looks like it didn't deploy, or it deployed and then closed back up, which I don't think could have happened. So no good on the 2-blade Rage. The Schwaker had the worst accuracy, decent penetration. It does have these two little, I mean, I can feel them. They're like little indentions or little nicks on both of the bleeder blades. Poof, words are tough. So, wouldn't shoot or recommend the Schwakers. The Afflictor, ooh, eyes itching. The Afflictor head, which again came in the Bow Hunter Box Club, I'm a fan of. No damage, had good penetration, good accuracy, so nothing bad to say about those. Tooth of the Arrow, same thing. Good penetration, good accuracy, held up well, ready to go again, nothing bad to say. G5 Havoc, good accuracy, good penetration. The only thing I could see is that the collar has to be replaced, but it deployed great. So other than the collar, I would definitely use these. I'm not sure if you can order just collars or if they come in existing packages or how you would get those, but I would shoot the G5 Havocs. Well, the blades just come up. Alright, that is by design. You can replace the blades. Not terrible. I'm okay with that as well. But these blades are fine, held up great, ready to shoot again. Muzzy Trocar HB, best accuracy and best penetration. So, my final results. Overall opinion of these, the Allen, worst. It broke. Wouldn't recommend it. It's cheap. Fork out a little bit of money. I mean, you know, $5 versus $35 or $40 is worth it if you can reuse the same head over and over again. As far as a fixed blade, it's a toss-up between the Tooth of the Arrow and the Afflictor. Both of these I would recommend, and both of them I would shoot myself. No damage, good accuracy, ready to go again. So yeah, check them out if you're a fixed blade bow hunter. If you're a mechanical guy, the G5 Havoc is what I would lean towards. And the mechanical, which I like, the Muzzy Trocar HB. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it. It's always fun to get out and shoot the bow. Deer season's like less than 50 days away. I think it's like 48 or something like that. Appreciate you guys watching it. I'm going to put the link in the bottom of the description to my bow kill with the Muzzy Trocar HB from last season. That was a crazy hunt. A little bit of a roller coaster of emotions. Let's just say it was a long, sleepless night. I'm sure you know how that goes. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching again. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some feedback. What's your thoughts? Do you like any of these broadheads? Do you shoot any of them? What's been your experience? That's all I got. Like I said, we appreciate you watching, George Outdoorsman. Now get out there and enjoy his creation. It's a beautiful day out there. See you next time.